Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Now, there is a truism which must always be remembered. That is that when economics meets politics, economics always wins. Now, the new Labour government has sat down there and is trying to be very divisive. You know, them and us. Look at them. They've got money. Look at them. Those people with money. We've got to get their money off them. And so what they're going to do is they are putting VAT onto school fees, public school fees. Well, economics is a very good indicator of how successful you are. If you understand economics and accountancy, you're bound to be more successful than people who just think they're good at politics. And that's already the case. It's only been announced formally today. Loopholes already. A lot of these public schools now are allowing people to purchase and pay for the education of children for years in advance. Indeed, the Westminster School, one of the most expensive in Britain, is allowing people to pay for up to 45 years in advance, enough to get their children they've currently got, their grandchildren, and even their great-grandchildren, possibly, through private education without having to pay VAT. And that's all very fine and pleasant if you're exceedingly rich, which some of these people are. And so the tax won't hurt them. No, who's this going to hurt? It's going to hurt, say, tradesmen who've done good, who've made a little bit of money, and they want to put their child through a better form of education, a public school. We're not talking, your Harrow and Eton and Rugby. We're talking local public schools, minor public schools they call them. It's those people who are aspirational, who are going to be punished. Labour wants to punish aspiration, but the super rich won't pay a penny more. Why would it be any different? It's always been the case. Labour hate aspiration. If you do better than someone else, it means that somebody else isn't doing as well as you, and Labour go, oh, well, that can't be right. Everybody's got to be the lowest common denominator. We don't want anyone successful. We want everyone to be equally miserable. So that's why they do it. Meanwhile, the 1% of the 1%ers at the top, who can fork out £30 million or whatever for advanced education and not pay the VAT because they've bought it now, don't give a shit, do they? They're so rich it doesn't hurt. There is also, and this is weird, a second loophole. Excuse me, this cold and all. And that is, at the age of 13, you can employ a child. Doesn't have to be much of an employment, a couple of hours a week on a Saturday job. So all you need to do, and this is genuinely true apparently, is hire your son or daughter to work a few hours on a Saturday morning for your company and decide that they need training. And training within the company is something on which you can claim the VAT back. And so if you've got a limited company, you can buy the education for your child, so long as they're 13 and above, through your company, put it down as staff training, claim the VAT back, and there you go. You're not paying it. Well, you're paying it out, but you're getting it back at your next return. So no more money to the government. The tax code you see in this country is so complex that nobody understands it. Certainly not the Chancellor. Years and years of chancellors inventing things and changing things. Too complicated. They can't change it, which is why, of course, so many things end up in court. Anyway, there we go. Their first big announcement, and already 2 different loopholes. But they're punishing aspiration, and that's the main thing. Thanks a lot. Bye.